So Mockingbird got a bit of a nerf yesterday in the over-the-air update. She went from a 5'9 to a 6'10. Obviously, that makes her a little harder to get down. Also exposes her to Shang-Chi as a counter, but importantly, that 10 power also serves to discount Scar. And I think if you build a deck for it, this nerf to Mockingbird actually looks like a little bit of a buff. And that's what I tried to do with this list that's just running a bunch, as you can see, of big, dumb, high-statted cards that are very affordable to play. Sometimes, you know, they got just the 4-drops, 4/10s feel good, but, you know, Sasquatch and Mockingbird can be like 3 or less. Scar can actually be 0 in this deck. Very often, you're going to play him at 2, allowing you to kind of weave in a couple big 10 power plays on that final turn, and basically building a shell around that to enable it. So Mysterio here counts as, you know, 3 discounts to Sasquatch and 3 discounts to Mockingbird, and Squirrel Girl counts as discounts to Mockingbird and enables your Cull Obsidian, and so does Shauna. And also, you know, these small cards like White Widow and Shauna and Squirrel Girl are great at getting priority so that you can play a Crossbones, because you're just going to spread your stats across. You're very likely to be winning in a given spot if you've played one of those early wide board cards. The one thing I will note, of course, as we talked about with Mockingbird, is that this deck is very, very weak to Shang-Chi, because all of your power is just these big dumb bodies that Shang-Chi answers. But here's the thing, you have so many that you can play them across the board. Shang-Chi usually just counters one location, and sometimes you still have like supporting pieces behind it, you know, a 4-power Mysterio or a Jeff or White Widow or something, where they still need to commit more to that. And you usually spent 4 or less energy anyway, so the Shang-Chi is kind of 1-to-1 from an energy exchange anyway. But because you have so many, the Shang-Chi just doesn't really work that well, because, you know, you're still strong in the other 2 spots. It's hard for them to keep up with so many big bodies. That said, if you feel especially weak to Shang-Chi and you're super nervous about Shang-Chi, you can absolutely swap out Nocturne for a Kyera. It won't help for your Crossbones or Cull Obsidian, but, you know, Mockingbird is now protected by Kyera, so that would be a completely reasonable change. I think Nocturne is just such a good card that it's hard to pass up. It's also really good at priority management, again, for Crossbones, because she's just a little bigger and can move around too sometimes if you feel like that's going to be important. Not to mention her normal advantages of just access to other locations and so on. So definitely a possibility, but all in all, I thought this deck was, number one, really fun. I like these just like big dumb stat decks. It feels good to play just big stuff, especially when it's so cheap. But I also had a solid win rate. I went 8-5 with this one while sitting down to record this. That's a 61.5% win rate. It was up some cubes too. And I wish I had more time to play, because I felt like I just sort of scratched the surface on this, but it seems like it has potential. I'm not going to tell you the list is perfect like always. Sure, there are some refinements to be made, but I think this is a pretty cool little deck, and a nice little way to utilize Mockingbird's nerf to do something new and different. Okay, not a bad hand. I mean, we're not great at Abby, unfortunately. But, ooh, Murder World. Maybe White Widow just goes right here, gives us a decent spot for Crossbones if we find him. Shauna here is probably going to just throw away a body in Murder World, because I think we kind of need to play her, honestly. We'll put her left. Pretty small set of cards there to match up to, so it's not bad to lose a couple spots. Sage might have some good hits against Thanos, but there are a lot of 1s currently in the mix. So we'll see. Hopefully we don't lose an insane 1-drop here. Is there any good 1-drop that gets destroyed? Deadpool, I guess. Nova. Titania. Hydra Bob! What a sick roll, dude. Oh, no! I'm not sure if that's good or bad. We'll see. It's currently a little bad because we lost that Mockingbird discount, but I guess we could play her for 4 anyway. Yeah. Do I mind the Vibranium? We're gonna go like Sasquatch on 5 probably. That's gonna give us a 2-cost Scar plus Sage plus Squirrels. It's pretty decent. Yeah. We could go Sage plus Squirrels now and try to rip a better Titania, like Mockingbird discount, but I think that's a little bit harrowing. For now, let's do this. Bob might be able to move and go into a bad spot here, honestly. We're gonna have to see. Cold City versus Mockingbird. Those are now an even match. I don't know how this secret agent lady is matching up against this scary demon axe-wielding monster alien, but she can. Yeah, Sasquatch, I've been playing for 5 a lot today, which that's just, you know, it just depends on the hand, obviously. Mysterio's the big Sasquatch enabler in the stack, and if you don't hit him, he's more expensive. But honestly, I don't think that's that bad, right? The opponent played a 5-8, I played a 5-10. Yes, Thirst can move, some advantages there, but ultimately, still just a lot of stuff. So we can go just Scar, Coal Obsidian. Sage, I feel like, has to be better, though, right? Like, where does Sage want to go is the question. 0, 2, 10, 3. It kind of seems like it's gonna have some good spots, but you sort of want Sage to go like mid. I don't know, man. I kind of think maybe you just play the big stuff, right? When it sort of wants to play cards here, maybe just not go for mid at all. Like, do we just literally stack up like this? I think so, actually. Maybe they give me the Titania accidentally and we steal it. I don't know. I don't know, dude. Shang-Chi's scary. It's the real risk always. Since we didn't go 3 spots wide here, I'm nervous about Shang-Chi. Yeah, no, they didn't have it, so. Okay. If we had played the Scar mid, we would have ripped mid too. Probably couldn't go wrong. Thinking about the vision more, maybe you play mid does make sense because they can kind of win mid for free without the Titania, right? Or they don't need to risk the Titania, let's say. Ooh, early squirrels, great. Yeah, this is good for Sage. Just get some bodies down. 1 is honestly a pretty unique value, I feel like, in Marvel Snap. It's uncommon, I think. Most stuff gets a little bit bigger than that. Oh, Morag and Nowhere. I mean, Nowhere is not really ultimately a problem for us. Let's go ahead and put the Jeff mid. It's not good for Sage, but it doesn't really matter anyway. Probably gonna do Shauna right, although that does get me very full on spots. So without specifically a Mockingbird to fill in, like, we're getting tight. Oh, never mind. Less tight. This might still be right. I definitely don't think it goes left, although you could argue it's better left, right? Maybe you just want the 4 power there. I'm just gonna get a 1-drop here and a 1-drop here, and I don't really necessarily need the 1-drop mid. It just, I don't know if it does enough. I do need a 4-drop though right now, dude. Like, I need a fill-in play here. Oh, the big is going right. What? Oh, I guess it can't go left or mid. Oh yeah, no, it has to. If you want to play on reveal, they're experiencing the same problem we had, right? Yeah. All right, so Cold Obsidian is good. I guess I play like White Widow right into Sage mid here. I think couple 3s, 3 3s, but a 2 and a 0 at least. And then this gives us a 4-cost Sasquatch. Unfortunately, still though, a 2-cost, excuse me, a 4-cost Scar. I don't necessarily have a great follow-up here. I mean, we think there's gonna be a tie right. So we're really just kind of playing for tiebreakers. We have priorities to the Sage. We know the value on it. I'm just wondering, is a Sasquatch left already just better? And then next turn I can finish on like White Widow's Scar plus maybe another card, but probably not. This shows my hand, but it's just so big and there's no Shang-Chi risk. I think it's okay. Dr. Doom, okay. So mid for them, they still have the Jeff flexibility. Down 20 left though. I just feel like from a tiebreaker standpoint, like, how do we lose this, right? Fortunately, the math here doesn't get better. Is Sage bigger than, like, is this actually even just bigger? Oh, that doesn't work. Oh, gotta be this, right? It's weird. I don't actually really want the White Widow to be right because it guarantees that it's gonna activate. Like, I don't win this for free ever. Maybe it's just this then, right? I think Scar is bigger than Sage. You're right. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 values right now. Since I have priority, yeah, Scar is better than Sage right now, minus maybe a Shang-Chi like we said, but Nocturne also just covers right here. They may just move their Jeff over right. I think that's pretty reasonable. I got it. Well, no, they need to play a card here if they want to get to Morags. They're gonna have to play something small, I guess, unless they just decide to give up Rickety Bridge. But then we just win Rickety Bridge for free, and then we're really happy. So maybe Jeff moves left, play a small thing right, play a medium-sized thing mid. But I don't know how you win like that. That seems tough. Maybe they're just hoping I give up Rickety Bridge. Tiebreakers. Ooh. Pretty great, actually. Jeez. That's Silk, dude. Scary. Really good numbers for them, actually. Bigger than I expected, dude. Death plus Silk. The Rickety Bridge feeding the Death. That explains some of their lines. Like, you might have expected them to be reluctant to play that Nick Fury and like play something else, even though it was the only place for him. They might have played something different, but now you see why they don't mind. Ooh, okay. Raft is yeah, not too bad for us. We'll with the big Mysterio there. The only downside with this is that Crossbones is not enabled, but both Sasquatch and Mockingbird top decks, of course, will be amazing if we can get them. 2 out of 7. One time. Oh, if only. Sage. Not so good, yeah. Hopefully this is still enough to win priority for Crossbones, because we can't do a Coal Obsidian here. Oh my. Okay. By the way, they are definitely Airsham. Always too lazy to click. Not happy because my hand just got completely stranded, but I'm also not sad either, necessarily. Okay, I can still just move Jeff into that for now. In fact, the only problem is right now I only have one card left to play, which is fine, I guess. Maybe I just move Jeff right as well. Like, well, Squirrel Girl can win right and Jeff can win mid. If I want Squirrel Girl to be like, just Squirrel Girl now, and then, you know, move Jeff later into a turn 6 like Scar or whatever. Maybe the Raft card if it's better. I don't know. Hella's not better. Do they have like a Dr. Doom? Oh, they're bouncing the Shang-Chi, bro. Okay, that's actually kind of sick. I'm not too mad about that. That's cool. Well, are they gonna replay that Shang-Chi? Should I just play Hell? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They can't win right. The Squirrel Girl seals it. I love it. I love it. All right, so we got our 2 conditional 4-cost boys. Great Portal. Oh my god, dude. Okay. We definitely would have hit a 2-drop to win priority. Mysterio is not here for the priority winning. He's not helping Crossbones. He helps, of course, Mockingbird and Sasquatch. But White Widow isn't here for priority specifically. I was looking for 2-drops that are very likely to win priority. Sometimes White Widow's only a net 2 late, but she's pretty much always a net 6 early. Speak of the devil. This is very, very likely to win you priority for Crossbones, so that's great. We'll go Nocturne as well. So definitely a high Evo deck. They're gonna buff the Widow's Kiss here. This is great for Mockingbird too, by the way. Oh! This is close though. Misty Knight can steal this, but Jeff gets it back, I guess. Do we have space for Nocturne here is a question I have to kind of ask now. I mean, we can move one off, but there's just not a lot of space to get new stuff. You know, like only 2 more cards mid. Wonder if Nocturne just goes here. We might still have priority mid for Crossbones, frankly.
Face the might of Asgard.
Thor is pretty interesting because they don't have a lot of space for the hammers, right? Like the hammers are tough. This is gonna make Scar basically free though. I will also say I've seen this like Thor Lockjaw High Evo deck popping up, which is a synergy that crossed my mind for like a 1/10 of a second because of Wasp, right? Like Wasp is a unifying factor between Lockjaw and High Evo, but it just didn't really seem worth it to me. Dude, the opponent also got Crossbones off Great Portal. That's wild. Okay. I mean, this just feels like Scar here. Yeah, I'm wondering if I should run a Kyera in this deck, by the way. Like, Nocturne is good, but maybe Kyera is just better. I don't know. We have 3 6s and 2 4s. The Kyera against the 1-drops isn't really relevant. Might be one of those where I think we just go wide enough that we're just not worried about Shang-Chi, basically. Okay. Specifically in this world, that is a problem, though. Specifically a problem in this exact scenario, eh? Yeah, the problem now is I can't play the Jeff. I have to like trust the Misty Knight. I mean, this might still be big enough technically, right? I can't let Misty Knight win. They're really at 7, so it's like if they add, you know, Hulk, that's potentially 19 plus.
This just
that doesn't help us. Cyclops. It's just the Jane. I think we're big enough. Yeah, we're gonna have +10 here, +2. Yeah, nice. Okay. I love, by the way, that Shang-Chi shows up right as we talk about him. But that actually kind of proves my point a little bit. But if you go wide enough, you know, there's only one Shang-Chi. This game there were actually 2, but normally there's only one Shang-Chi. So, you know, you got 3 10s across the board, and Shang-Chi only beats one of them. That might just be okay. I don't know if it's worth Kyera or not. It's worth talking about, but. Ooh, Mysterio buff. Very nice. Yeah, Mysterio on 2 for sure. Even good at gaining priority now, too. Rocks, eh? Oh, of course. I don't think I've... Not one time in my life have I drawn a card right after Subterranea that wasn't a rock. It's never happened. It's always the rock. It's just always the rock. Always, always. So early Mockingbird's great, of course. We love the turn 3 Mockingbird or the turn 3 Sasquatch. Getting that turn 3 10 power card down is what really enables you to get the super cheap scars. Now that said, we've drawn 2 straight rocks, so we may not get the follow-up we need. Full Obsidian is also stranded until turn 5. One of these rocks will be helpful in that case, but bro. 3 straight rocks. Are you serious? And I get Danger Roomed on my stupid Widow's bite. Widow's lady, White Widow, what's her name? Bro! I have never been more angry. If they don't get a rock off this Lockjaw, I'm quitting the game, dude. Dude, how are you supposed to win like this? Give me a freaking break, dude. All right, I don't want to go toe-to-toe with Thor. I'm going to go right again. I mean, we are kind of ahead right for the record. Maybe Beta Ray Bill is actually more of a threat. Although Lockjaw just, who knows, man. Lockjaw makes that so unpredictable. I mean, I guess I'd rather go head-to-head with Thor than anybody else. I guess I play this for Sasquatch, although it doesn't matter because I can't go 4 and 3. So every card has been killed by Danger Room, and I drew 3 straight rocks, dude. It's unbelievable. Oh, they hit the hammer, sadly. And they hit the Stormbreaker. Cool, dude. Cool. So they have the hammer back, so mid is just totally gone. Like, just absolutely dead. Left is locked, though, so can I win left again? No, not really. Maybe. But they just have to completely whiff right. Bro, dude, come on. If they don't get Danger Room to death, I'm gonna. Those are all pretty tiny, but maybe still big enough, right? Maybe it doesn't matter. Depends on if I get like Ebony Maw or something, you know. I need like Ebony Maw, right? Nightcrawler does not seem big enough. And they hit the Misty Knight buff right. It didn't matter because we were gonna lose a tiebreaker anyway. But dude, you want to talk about the most frustrating game ever played, bro? If this Titania had gone right, we just win this game, right? Like it's that simple. Okay, yeah, let's get a scroll down early. Totally fine with that. Great for Crossbones, great for Cold Obsidian, great for Mockingbird. It's just all around perfect, right? It enabled great for Castle Blackstone. Yeah, this deck has so many priority advantages. Let's get the Nocturne in here to keep that rolling, right? We can go Cold Obsidian mid too. I see no reason not to just keep committing. I wouldn't maybe mind Nocturne left, although Nocturne right also now looks pretty interesting. New York is just the variables on New York are always so
Face
awkward.
the might of Asgard.
Okay. Are we just playing Sasquatch? I think so, right? Like, yes, this makes it cheaper, but right now I don't really need that. And board size becomes maybe more of a concern anyway. Yeah, I think I'll go. Bro, they are going hard. Maybe I need New York to move these away from the Beta Ray Bill and Thor. Of course, they can also move, so it's like you never really know, but but maybe that's the plan. Shauna here puts another 1-drop there, leaves me 2 spaces. I don't know. I think I'd rather just not do that. Maybe we just play the Jeff. My turn 6 doesn't really look super compelling right now, though, is the thing. I mean, it's just a dump of little things. We kind of just cheated everything out so fast. X Mansion. Okay, that's a good neutral, non-existent location. We like that. Jane's hitting. Oh, God. So do they have an Odin here? Oh, boy. I mean, the one thing we know for sure is that right is safe, right? It's 100% okay. I'm going to move everything. And then just fill in, right? Like, we just fill in. If they move, White Widow's pretty good. If they don't move, they might stagger, but I think our full commitment here is going to be okay if they stagger. I mean, this can't go to 24 by itself. Are we good enough to beat Odin plus Hammer here? 8, 9 plus a 1-drop, unless it's Hood, yeah. If they move the Odin over there. Oh, we're not getting the 1-drop because of stupid Mysterio. Oh, shoot, bro. Well, we'll see. I mean, they didn't move anybody, so I think we're okay. Like, we fully committed left. They can't have enough stuff left. If it's just like the Odin or whatever, we're fine.
Mjolnir, to me.
Yeah, they didn't move anything. I'm shocked. Maybe they thought I would kind of stagger, but it's just that's why New York is so hard. It's just a gamble. Nobody knows. Like, you just don't know the right call. I think I maybe should have put Shauna right, by the way. I don't know why. I honestly thought there was gonna be a 1-drop there, but there's just no reason for Shauna to be here, I don't think. We're pretty decent at Monster Metropolis, but not the best. We might just want to throw a Jeff over there for Crossbones, you know? See if we can get that priority maintained via the larger size. Sage is definitely not our good turn 3 play. Sage is one we want to fill it on 5 or 6, so kind of sad. We have a lot of great turn 3 plays. Clearly, you know, we've got Shauna, Nocturne, even Mysterios and White Widows can fill in. It's a little sad that we've stranded this, to be honest. Also, Mockingbird and Sasquatch look stranded here too. And we are definitely not good at the Abbey. Super Scroll, huh? Okay, well, that's a non-factor here. Ooh, Squirrel Girl is suddenly pretty interesting. Okay. We could go Squirrel Girl plus Sage, maybe. We actually can go Scar plus Squirrel Girl. That might just be worth it, honestly. Yeah, I think that might be right. We're not going to get anything else cheated out sooner because Mockingbird's still 6, Sasquatch is 5. So just take the 4-cost Scar, right? Oh my God. This could get spicy. Sage, don't be first Sage. Okay, I guess the 10s though all kind of make the Sage the same size anyway, really. Although no, we got a Squirrel Girl in there, so she could have been slightly bigger. All right, at least we got the DC hit, man. That's good. We just sit here. I'm not really expecting a Mobius, am I? Maybe just have some surprise power shifts. If they played a Shang-Chi now, then Scar definitely gets more expensive, I guess. Maybe that's the one reason to go ahead and play him. This might be nice to put him left. I don't know. Full Obsidian can go anywhere right now too. I guess I'm gonna play him just because things can't go wrong. I don't know what they'll be, but oh, that's totally fine. That's not wrong. That's actually really risky to play, right? Oh no, they didn't have priority, so it's not. But if they had priority, it would have been risky. It would have gave me a buff. Yeah, Shauna. I mean, Mysterio here is actually +3. Just use Shauna as a 4-power card, I guess, right? Yeah, I think that's okay. I mean, how do they win all 3 spots? That just doesn't seem possible. Shang-Chi counters 1, but we're up on all 3. There's no, like, Shadow King that's any good. It's just big, dumb numbers. What are they doing? They're playing it out. What do they have? I'm so confused. What is the answer here? What could it be? Ghost Spider. Oh, okay. Maybe Ghost Spider plus Shang-Chi? Bro, that's sick. Wolverine's not enough, though. Oh, my God, dude. That's so sick. I like the Ghost Spider.
Victory.
Okay, Mysterio is good. Oh, Raptors are very good. Okay. Oh my God, yes, all of it. Give me everything. I don't know, man. We better put this Mysterio mid just to make sure we have enough power. We're still gonna get the Mirror Island scaling. We can add tons of power to Mirror Island later. The Mockingbird here, basically free. Not quite. My name is Elon, and I whine on the internet. Okay, mid sucks. Mid is not a happy place. Mid's gone. We gotta win. Oh, she is free now. The Green Goblin, I love you, buddy. You're so great, Green Goblin. Thank you. I really can't risk the squirrel, right? This is not enough space. Sadly, Cold Obsidian's stranded though. I think it's okay to put the Jeff in to start getting buffed. Mockingbird's already at risk of Shang-Chi, so I don't think her getting buffed any matters. If you were at 9, you'd think about it maybe. Obsidian, I want you to go mid, buddy. All right. I mean, the good news is the hand we give the opponent's probably gonna suck if they don't turn off Mindscape. The bad news is, how the heck do I win? And also bad news is Galactus. Oh, I have no plays left. I'm gonna ride it out though, dude. I am absolutely gonna ride it out. Gonna make him have it, dude. We're actually still winning mid, so well, we're gonna make him have it. Shauna's pretty good, unfortunately. Like, that Shauna's not bad at all. They've got it. Mid is free now. Yeah, they've got it. Shauna's guaranteed, right? Well, I don't know if Shauna hits Hood mid, maybe we win a tiebreaker, because we're actually at 3 mid. Shauna would be only +1 if it hits Hood mid, if that's all they have. Eliath will, the top deck Eliath will seal the deal. Yeah, that's definitely bigger than my Mysterio. That was a fun game. The Raptors here kind of helped, but it ultimately really hurt. Yeah, we even got the good Sage ordering, but just not enough against Blob, obviously. Yeah, we love Mysterio Mockingbird. That's fine. Might stack the Crossbones behind it in that case. Eternity Range will actually probably win with the Mockingbird. Mysterio is the one. Oh, bro. Sad day indeed. Man, literally, like, so many of my cards deck would be fine, really, but that kind of. Oh, saved! Saved! We're happy again. Oh, dude, I had the Sasquatch and. This still goes to 4, which is intriguing. The Rock also would discount it again. Maybe I actually just want the Rock. Kind of need to find a turn 3 play in the meantime. Something like, you know, Nocturne, Shauna would be great. Only one more that's too expensive. Sage. Sage does let me. Well, it doesn't really change anything. I mean, I'm gonna have a Crossbones line anyway. Yeah, I think I stood on the Sage, honestly. I can get her down for 4, which might be kind of free, but I don't know. Board space is actually a premium this game, so I don't think it is that free. Maybe you go Cold Obsidian here. Next turn can be Scar plus Mockingbird, or if I could get like a White Widow or something, that might be better too, like Mockingbird plus Jeff, so the Scar can come down for free basically on 6. It's a big swing if possible. 2-drop here, yeah. Mockingbird plus Jeff, I like better. Okay. Kind of hard to know where to put these things. Like, you don't really love contesting the bill straight up. I mean, he does go to 12 sometimes 24. So can I avoid it? Maybe we see whether or not they have a Jane, and then I like move the Jeff, because I'm gonna have the ability to play 2 10 power guys next turn as well, and I have the flexibility to move Jeff. Now this looks like Jane to me, right? I'm kind of glad we matched the, oh no, it's just the Thor. Oh, so pretty unlikely to have the hammers here. So 12 actually feels like a meaningful distinction. Like 12 might matter. So we could do this to go to 13, right? And then I guess you probably do this. This is 20 if it gets buffed. Obviously, if they have either hammer and an Odin, things get complicated. This lead does honestly feel kind of pointlessly large, I will say. Like maybe you do this instead, since the bodies are here. We're kind of hoping that we hedge against 12. Actually, we even hedge a little more than that because we have the Squirrel Girl as well. So maybe Jeff could stay here, but they might go to 13 if they play a hammer here. So the 13 off Squirrel Girl. Well, you know what though? No, that's actually, I like that a little better. Let's leave Jeff there. Let's play this squirrel here so we go to 14, right? I think I like that more. 14 seems like a better breakpoint, just in case they have that 13 breakpoint as well. We'll see. Yeah, there's the 13 breakpoint. Yeah, okay, perfect. Yeah, and we're actually still big enough mid against Red Hulk as well. Wow. I honestly forgot about the Red Hulk. I'm gonna be real with you. I was so focused on the Hammer Bros. But yeah, we kind of covered across the board, yeah.